Hi beaders, so February's bead box then. I have opened it ready, so let's take a look inside. Okay, then the usual little leaflet that says that we hope you like what's in, I love what's inside. We love seeing what you make with the bead box, so share your creations using the hashtag bead box. Oh, one bead box every month contains a golden ticket for 10% off unlimited orders all month. Is it yours? No, I haven't got a golden ticket. Well, there's always next month, isn't there? And you can also join the exclusive Facebook group. Just search for Bead Boxers on Facebook and we'll add you. Okay, so this bead box then is from Deborah Beads, and you can order yours on deborahbeads.co.uk. I will put the link down in the description box under the video. Under there, there's a little description box that I put all information in for you that I want you to know. Okay, so let's have a look then. February is the month of love. Have you got your Valentine's card and your Valentine's gifts already? So how about then this box, making something for yourself? The colour is red, because we all know red is for love. Let's take a look what's inside. I'm just going to tip it all out and then have a look-see. Right, okay then. So first off then, because I am going to get straight on to making once I've done the intro. So let's have a look what we have here. We have 5 beautiful red dagger beads. Now I don't know if the camera will pick it up, but there is sort of a gold shimmer in there. And the hole goes, oh, there's 2 holes. Oh, 2 holes in the top. I don't know if the camera's picking that up, but you don't have to use both if you don't want to. So we have 5 of those. We have some trust me, cut through the wrong bit. That's about right. I can't even open the bag. Just put some moisturiser on my hands. We have 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12 little, I would say 3mm rondelle fire polish beads. Beautiful, nice and glistening. I hope the camera's picking that up. Nice glistening beads. We have, oh, what's this? Are these like the coral beads? No. I don't know if these are a gem bead. Anybody out there knows if they are a gem bead, but they're like little nuggets. You get quite a few of those, nice varied shapes. They'd make a nice tassel. I need to get away from tassel. I love tassels. I love tassel necklaces. But them are lovely. Are they like the coral? But those are gorgeous. Nice array of different nuggets there. Love those. We have, oh, I need cutters for that because that's wire. We have a nice little string of red glass beads. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. You get 10 of those. Just plain glass red beads. And you get are smaller. I'd say these are 4mm. So I'd say those are 8mm and these are 4mm. And you get 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 15 of those. Nice little glass beads. We get these like a howlite, dyed howlite bead, I think. And you get 2, 4, 6, 8 of those, and again I'd say they were 8mm. I can't find my measurer. I've put it in a safe place and I can't find it. Well, I have got an electronic one, but I don't think it's spot on, if that makes sense. Let's just stick this in and see what it says. 3.4. Now there's no way that's 3.4mm. That's not a 4mm bead. That is definitely a 6mm bead. So this is definitely going in the bin because it's rubbish. Because now let's put this in. Let's see what it says this is. Oh, and see, that says it's 0. It's nothing. So, no. I think this is going in the bin. What a load of rubbish. Cost me a bit of money as well. Anyway, so we've got those. Those are nice. Love is in the air. It's Valentine's. Have you got Valentine's? Are you doing a secret Valentine's? Me and my partner have been together. We didn't meet on Valentine's Day. We met on the 19th of February. So we don't sort of celebrate Valentine's Day per se, but we do celebrate the 19th of February. And believe it or not, he's been suffering me now, or I've been suffering him, whichever way you want to look at it, for 21 years. 21 years! I'd get less for murder. Anyway. We've got some nice little beautifully cut, look how sparkly they are, beautifully cut. I would say they were 4mm rondelles, beautifully cut rondelle glass beads. We've got fantastic, I still can't get over how they do this for £5. Please don't ever put the price up. I'm really enjoying it. It's like my £5 little secret each month, my little treat. Look at those. At a guess, I would say they were howlite again, dyed howlite. But I could be wrong. 2 beautiful little hearts. So they could be earrings, couldn't they? A pair of earrings. Put those up there. We have some. Now I have had these before, and I made some dangly earrings. So these are leaves. So what I did before is I put some beads inside on a head pin and had them hanging down. But who knows what I'm going to do with them this time. Might even save them. Who knows? So I have a pair of those. So those say earrings, don't they? You have a little findings bag of... I always like these because they give you sort of an idea of what you can make straight off to get you going. If that makes sense. So we've got a pair of ear wires. I absolutely adore balled, as in head pins with a ball on. I adore balled head pins. They're my favourite. I love them. And we've got them in here. So you could straight off, you've got a pair of earrings. Plain, simple. You could put a bit of red in there. But straight off maybe at the bottom. I need to stop playing and show you what's in here, but oh, and then do a wrapped nice wrap loop down here. Oh, them are really cute. So yeah, you get those as well. Put them in the right place, Jane. So you've got a pair of earrings straight off. We have a lovely pendant, heart pendant. Okay. Ooh, we've got some, I'd say these were, that's metal, Jane. You can't use your scissors on metal. That's how you blunt them. Some beautiful clear glass. Really nice cut. Again, I'd say these were 8mm. Clear glass cut beads. Beautiful. Oh, this is so, I hope the camera's picking up how sparkly they actually are. Them are lush. I like those. Since living in Cornwall, I've picked the word lush up. I love the word lush. What else have we got? Okay, we have got some chain. You always get in these packs for £5. You always get your standards like chain. You always get chain, cord and wire. You always get those. There we go, a nice length of chain. That would make a necklace straight off. All measured to the right specification. So there's your chain, and it's nice curved chain. It's got some detail on it. We have got our cord. Always get cord in your pack. And we've got a nice burgundy colour. And you always get plenty. As you've seen in the past, I've either made necklaces or bracelets out of them. So a nice length of cord, and you also get the findings, the endings for your cord, and these are really nice quality. I've had these before that have come in the packs. Little cord ends with your little loop on. So there's that. There's also in your pack your beading wire. Nice length beading wire and a nice ready burgundy colour, just right for Valentine's or for love. Okay, ooh, it's pinging all over the place. We'll put you up there. We have, you always get as well a selection of little seed beads. So what we got this time, we've got beautiful little red bugle beads. So we've got some nice little bugle beads. I do apologise, I don't know if the camera's picking it up. My other half, bless him, started being poorly yesterday. The lurgy has hit our house and he's coughing and spluttering. He went off to work this morning and then came back. He was back home for 8:05 with the lurgy, and I can hear him coughing and spluttering downstairs. I've come out the way because I really don't want to catch it. I've got enough of my own problems, thank you very much. So these are little, now you do have to go through these. It's the nature, because they are glass, it's the nature of the bead that if they've been badly cut or badly cut, then they can, some of them can be a little bit breaky or tiny, as if the machine hasn't cut it properly, or it could just be the nature of the bead. In all fairness, I shouldn't slate really what I don't know about, in all fairness. But if you were to buy, let's say for instance, if you were to buy Miyuki bugle beads, then they are all in a set size. I have got an idea of doing a tutorial using the bugle beads and some nice dangly earrings. Let me know if you'd like to see that, because I do struggle sometimes on knowing what to do in the videos for you, because I haven't done any tutorial videos for quite a while really. I've been doing quite a few of show and tell ones. So anyway, so them are your little tiny bugle beads. And we've got, let's put those in a little pile there. Oh, stuck to me. Oh, stuck to me nails. It's like I say, it's because I've done put some lotion on my hands, so my hands don't look so bad. We've got beautiful silver little sea beads. Again, they aren't a named brand, as in they aren't Toho or they aren't Miyuki, so these are sold really as like a craft bead, but they have their place. Make some nice necklaces that use the cheaper brand of beads. So if you are a new beader and you have got loads, I can remember when I first started beading, I bought by the kilo of sea beads thinking they'd all be the same size, and quite disappointed when I opened them and they were not. But there's still plenty of things you can do with those. So maybe one day I'll do a tutorial on how to use up your chippy beads. But as a beginner, that's what you do, you know, because it can become an expensive hobby. Anyway, so they're the little silver ones. We'll put you there. And, oh, that's cute. And it's good. Hey, that's really good quality. A little, oh, what's the word? Charm. Thank you. It come out my brain then. I have got one, believe it or not. It might be small, but I have got brain. Anyway, a little love pendant. Charm. That is really cute. I like that. And last but not least, in this wonderful February box of tricks, is our findings pack. Now these finding packs are fab. So there's a pair of earrings. Ooh, some eye pins. So that means you can dangle something off. Some eye pins. A round box clasp. So these are good if you want. Let me just put them down a minute and I'll come back to that. We've got two large, I'd say they were 6mm jump rings. We've got some probably 3-4mm jump rings and a lobster clasp in there. We'll put that in the findings pile. And then I'll come back to this box clasp, and it has got 2 holes, so that means you can do a double loop, so or a double how can I say, so if it was a necklace you could have 2 oh, you know what I'm trying to say, 2 of those lengths, God, airhead, 2 lengths. So, and how these work is they've got a nice little clasp here, just push down and pull open, and there you have your clasp. And they're quite secure, these, you know. You do have to sometimes, if you've worn the piece quite often, this little bit can get a bit worn, so you might have to just, to make it close again, just open that bit there again. Put a plier or something behind it just to pop it back up, and then I think I need a manicure. My nails are getting a bit long. No, I don't go anywhere and have a manicure, I do my own. And then pop it back in. So there we have it then, guys. A fantastic bead box for February. An abundance of beads. Yes, it's speaking to me already. Ooh, I just want to get stuck in now. I might come back and, excuse me, too much coffee. I might do things a bit differently this time. I'll see how things go. Or I might just do my normal, this is what I've made. But I am sort of wanting to use this, and as a focal where things go through, maybe have a tassel on the side and have beads. A bit like, can you remember when I made this using the cord with the tassel on? That sort of idea, but with the heart. And then, but then if I did that, I'd have to make sure the beads would go through, which they don't. So there is another way of doing it where you'd pull your, if that was attached here, you'd pull your thing through there. Well, we'll see. We'll see how we go once I've had a little look at it and I let the beads speak to me. So here we are then, guys. February's bead box. Get yourself one ordered. Lovely jubbly. Welcome back then. I did a bit of a boo-boo. I thought I'd press the record and I hadn't. So yeah, there you go. We all have off days, don't we? So anyway, back to it. These are the bits that I've got left. So I've got some of the coral bits left that will go on another project. I've got some of the sea beads and some of the little bugle beads left, and I've got one of the glass red beads left, got one of the rondelles left, and one of the smaller rondelles left, and that's what I've got left from the box. So let's have a look then. Put these to the side. Let's have a look then at the pieces that I did make. I have put lotion on my hands and all these bits want to stick to me. Just put them in that box for the time being. Got all sorts of bits stuck to me now because of my lotion. Right, so I've made 1, 2, 3, 4 necklaces, a bracelet and a bunch of earrings, 2 bracelets and some earrings. So what should we start off with first then? Start off with this necklace. So using everything out of the kit for this, out of the bead box, I made this necklace. So how did I do it? I put some of the coral style beads onto some balled head pins, turned loops at the top, put them onto a jump ring. With the cording, what I did was, if you look at this one here, on the cord ends you get, if I show you this one, it has the loop attached. So let me just bring you in a little bit so you can see what I'm talking about. There we go, that should do you. There's like a loop end. So what I did was, with my cutters, I cut off that bit and attached it to here just by passing the cord through the hole in the top of the pendant, passing the end through, and then flattening the cord end using some pliers. I then put on a pattern of beads, tied a knot at the top so it didn't move, and then at the other end tied a knot, put some beads on, tied a knot at the end, and then attached the other cord ending, threaded the jump ring through, and there we have a lovely necklace. And I'm not sure whether these will go through, but I did make, let me widen you out a little bit now. I did make sure by popping it over the top of my head, make sure there was enough of the cording to fit over my head, because these won't go through the pendant. And it's just a lovely style of necklace. If you wanted to, you could add some more of the beads along the cording and keep them in place just by tying overhand knots. But to me, that is lovely. That is just enough. Sometimes less is more. So that is the first item that I made. I then went on and made this second necklace using the chain that was in the bead box. So I just attached a jump ring and the lobster clasp and a jump ring on the other side of the chain, found the centre, put a jump ring through and made this little pendant. So again, all from the bead box, the heart, one of the nice glass cut beads, seed bead in between, a smaller rondelle, a seed bead, and wrapped a loop at the top and popped it onto the jump ring. And there you have a nice necklace. Well, I like it in any way. Sometimes, again, less is more, and we like to let this bead box go for as many pieces as we possibly can. So that's the second. Ooh! I have these hooked over my light, so hence them all dropping all over the place. I'll just pick that one up because it's fell on the floor. I went on to make this bracelet then, using the beading wire and the clasp that I showed you, and just a succession of seed beads, the little bugle beads, seed beads, added a bead and so on, and made it into a nice little pattern. Okay. What I added on this myself was some, what do you call them? Tell me and I'll tell you. What are they called? What are they called? The little these things. You'll know what they're called. Words escape me today. I cannot think of the words. These little things. And what you do is thread your wire or your beading cord through the crimp beads. Thank you. Whoever shouted that at the screen. Yes, you're right. The crimp beads. So put a crimp bead, threaded the wire, squashed the crimp bead down, did both sides and threaded them together. My wrist is 7 inches, so I needed to make sure that it wasn't too big. I won't do it up because I won't be able to get it off. And I think that's really cute. And you can either have it that side up, or you can have it with the up at the top. So that added a little bit of decoration. So always make sure that how I did it was I had my beading wire, measured it out to 9 inches each piece. So that gives me room to play with. Crimped, passed it through. Make sure you pass the end through a few of your beads. You don't want to cut your wire off where your crimp bead is, where your crimp tube is, because there's a risk of it coming out. So always make sure that you thread some of the beads, some of the wire through your beads. And there you have a nice pretty bracelet. All in red, all in red. I didn't wet the bed. Right. A pair of earrings then. I decided I've done this style before. Just bring it way in a little bit. You might be a little, yeah, there you go. Onto bald head pin. Just added a sequence of beads. Wrapped a loop at the top. on getting jump ring, threaded it through the top of the leaf, through the top of the little pendant we've made there, added another jump ring because that makes it fall nicely, and onto the ear wire, and we've got a nice pair of earrings. So I might just get the other earrings done and dusted now. So that's one pair of earrings. I made these cute little earrings, nice dangles, nice dangly earrings, just by a balled head pin through one of the glass beads, loop at the top, eye pin that came in the box, just added a sequence of seed beads and bugle beads, turned a loop at the top, put them together, add them onto the ear wire, and you've got some lovely dangly earrings. I love those. They look really nice on. Sometimes these things don't look so good when you're showing them like this, but on they tell a different story. So that's two pair of earrings. Pair of earrings number 3 are these. Again, very, very simple. Balled head pin, turned a loop, the glass bead onto an eye pin, wrapped a loop at the top, and put them on together and onto the ear wire, and you've got a lovely pair of earrings. It's nice to have a choice. That's 3 pairs of earrings. The 4th pair of earrings then, the lovely little hearts that are in the box. All I've done is made a dangly to go on the end. One of the small little rondelles, beautifully cut rondelles. Bald head pin, you know how I like my bald head pin, or head pins with a ball on. Threaded on the little 5 polish bead, the seed bead, wrapped a loop. I love wrapping loops. I will get good at it one day, won't I? An eye pin, threaded the little howlite heart on. I think the howlite, I could be wrong, but I think they may be dyed howlite, but if you know different, please do shout. A little seed bead on top, wrapped a loop, and onto the ear wire, and them are so cute. All loved up for Valentine's Day. Are you impressed? It's Valentine's Day on Thursday, and I have got this February bead box out in plenty of time. I'm impressed. So that is pair of earrings number 4. So I will bring them back in so you can see them all lined up together. Which pair would you choose with your loved up net of love? Oh, and then we've got the backs to us. We don't want that, do we? Undo yourselves, that's it. There they are. So which pair of earrings are your favourite? I happen to like them all. Them are my least favourite, but on they look really quite nice. But to look at, they're my least favourite. I love those, then those, then those. So them are your 4 pairs of earrings. And then, excuse me, what next? Necklace. So I'm just going to widen you out a little bit because I do forget to do that, don't I? So I will widen you out now. There you go. So I made a bar. These bars are really quite good, and all this is some wire. Now I used aluminium wire for this, but you can use whatever wire that you may have. And this is the project that I actually thought I'd filmed, because I have a matching bracelet to go with it, and I hadn't pressed the record button, by which time I lost the will to live and didn't want to undo it all to do it all again, so I do apologise. But if you'd like to see something like this being made, do drop me a comment. and now I'll make it into a tutorial for you so you can see what you need to do. So basically this was the aluminium wire. Now when you play with aluminium wire, it's quite flimsy and very flexible, fantastic for making your wrap loops with, and because it's on such a short piece, it becomes quite sturdy and quite rigid. So all I did then was take a piece of, so you've got plenty to wrap to play with, I used probably about 7 inches of wire to make this, just so you've got plenty to play with and it's comfortable to use. Wrapped a loop at the end, added a seed bead, added my pattern, put my little love bead in the centre and replicated the pattern I started on this side, turned a loop at the other end, and then this is chain out of my own stash, and then this is a lobster clasp out of my own stash, and jump rings from my own stash. So I just extended the bead box and made a necklace. Okay, and it did exactly the same for a matching bracelet, so we have a lovely matching set. So if you remember, there was a pair of the hearts in the bead box, so I used one on the chain necklace and I just used the other to go in to the bar. So love and love hearts, loved up because it's Valentine's. Anyway, so replicated the same pattern, so use the same bead so the bracelet and the necklace matches, and just changed the pendant, the middle bit, the charm. So I can't get my words out. Maybe I'm excited for Valentine's Day. Maybe somebody will send me something, as in my other half. I don't think he will, though, because he doesn't do Valentine's. He waits till the 19th of February, 21 years. Perhaps that's what I'm excited about. Anyway, so there we go. My own chain again. Added lobster clasp from my own stash. Jump ring from my own stash. Lovely matching set. So what we got left then? One last thing to show you. So I have, how did I do this? I have this beading, what would you call it? I paid, this was in a sale. It has got a name for it and I cannot think. It's a bit like fishing line, but it's for beaders. But you could, excuse me, use fishing line if you have it. So I had a 21-inch length, threaded through the lobster clasp, used a crimp bead and crimped it at the top, and threaded both strands, so you have 2 strands because you've doubled it, and threaded through some of the little bugle beads onto a seed bead, a glass bead, did my pattern all the way through up until I came to here. So these beads were in the bead box. So all I did then was split the wires, or the fishing line, and then threaded through the dagger bead, a seed bead on each, passed both threads through the centre bead, the little 5-push bead, separated out again with a seed bead, passed through the dagger bead, seed bead on each, both threads through the little rondelle bead, because if you remember, these dagger beads have 2 holes, and I just did that and used a pull 5, and then come round to the end, a seed bead on each, pass both threads through the little rondelle bead, and then repeated, mirrored, mirrored the pattern on this side, mirrored it over to this side. Okay, and at the top, passed both threads through a crimp, made a little loop, passed both threads back through the crimp, and passed the thread through some of the bugle beads, cut the excess thread off, attached onto a jump ring. I put an extender chain on because this is quite a short length, but with the extender chain you can bring it so far down onto your neckline, and that makes a really cute, beautiful necklace. So there you have it then, guys. Let's see if I can bring you out a little bit more. That's it, and then I can be able to get all the bits onto my mat. So I made one necklace, two necklaces, three necklaces, and then a necklace and matching bracelet. I made the cuff or double bracelet and 4 pairs of earrings. Let's see if I can bring all those into play. So they go quite nice with that. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 pieces of jewellery from the bead box. Okay, I added some ear wires of my own. I added some bald head pins of my own. I added some chain of my own, some wire of my own, a lobster clasp of my own, and I think that's about it. Some jump rings, and that's about it. The rest of it came out of the bead box. So, February's bead box then. Love is in the air. All red. Now do go over, because I'm going to be having a giveaway, I think, over on Beads and Dreams over the next week. So Beads and Dreams is over on Facebook. To enter on the competition or the giveaway that I will be doing on Beads and Dreams, you need to make sure that you like the page. That's all you need to do. And then we'll be having a giveaway on there over the next week. Alright then, guys, so if you've enjoyed this video and you'd like to see more from me, please do remember to hit the subscribe button. If you've enjoyed the video, give me a thumbs up. If you'd like to leave a comment, please do leave a comment. I'd love to hear what you guys think of the things that I've made from the bead box. If there's anything in particular that you'd like to see made, or have a tutorial on, if I'm able to do it, then I'll do my very best. If I can do the stitch, because I don't know every single stitch that's out there, but if there's something you'd like to see, then please do drop me a line. So there we go then, guys. I hope you've enjoyed it. I hope you go on to make lots of your own. There will be in the description bar underneath, remember, in the description box, there will be a link to Deborah Beads. So if you are interested in having a subscription at £5 a month, then you can jump on that link and go over and get subscribed. All that's left for me to say is have a wonderful, wonderful Valentine's Day. I hope you get spoilt rotten. Me, I won't, because I never do, but that's another story. But I'm hoping to go out for a curry at the weekend, but don't tell Slimming World. Shh, it's a secret. Alright then, guys, take care from a very mad and, how can I put it? I think I've had my oats this morning. Not them type of oats, as in porridge oats or something, to give me a bit cheeky, in a cheeky mood. So, take care then, happy Valentine's, and see you on the next video. Bye for now. Thumbs up. Let's see them.